because I'm an ant monster.
Welcome back. We're killing ants and talking about
ants, dude.
Star Wars still.
They're the Mizar.
I was gonna say, I think
Miser? Is that like a play on words?
Miser. Yeah, it's like
If I
the
remember
heat
right, aren't
miser.
These guys like really jealous about everything and conniving.
I know. I've not beat this game. I've got to the end where you have to like find most of the teddy bears, and I got pissed because most of them died. You have to have a
never beat it.
You have to have. Well, I never did either. I just had. I got to the point where I needed to find a certain amount of teddy bears.
Well, this is probably as far as I've gotten.
What?
Yeah.
what?
Because every time I played it when I was a kid, it was my buddy Will's.
Oh,
Your
okay.
buddy Will, and your buddy Will.
Mm-hmm.
It was his copy, and he would come over, and we would just play multiplayer together. And that's why the dog is so broken. Is because he's like the odd job in this game.
Oh, he is.
You
Well,
gotta aim
later
down
on,
to hit
have you,
him.
do you know anything about later games? Later game stuff?
No.
So
We got to find the other two, don't you?
you find the other two, and then in the other half of the game, you get upgrades. So Juno gets a jetpack, Vela gets another jetpack, and some other stuff, and then the dog drives a fucking tank,
Fuck yeah, dude.
and it hovers.
I'm here for
The
this.
dog can hover.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, good. I'm glad.
Good.
Don't I got to like shoot these guys' heads off?
Yeah, they fucking explode with like green goo and everything.
We were talking
I remember collecting their heads is like, yeah, something
Yep.
you want
Nice.
to do.
character improvements in like the Clone Wars.
Oh, I'm wasting
Yeah.
ammo.
What they did with Darth Maul was
Yep.
fucking awesome too. And Sam Witwer did Darth Maul.
Yep. Yep.
And he reprised the role in Solo.
Ow!
He did. But I do like
So
Peter
just-
Serafinowicz.
Yeah, instead of getting Serafinowicz again, just for even though he just did like one line. So like the most we've heard, obviously, Maul speak was with Witwer's voice.
Also,
Well, he did like I remember him
And he
saying
was
like,
wearing the same clothes he was wearing.
"At
in
last
fucking,
we'll have revenge."
in
That's one thing. That he
Rebels.
said. I didn't like the look of him in Solo. When he just like no reason grabs his saber, and it had that weird.
that seemed
Hook
like
to
really
it.
like.
That was his
Remember
lightsaber.
Maul?
But it was so.
that
he
was his lightsaber in the show.
I just didn't like that part because it was
so
like,
fan
hey,
servicey.
Remember Maul?
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys remember Darth Maul?
He's part of this. What was it called? Crimson Dawn,
Crimson Dawn?
No,
What was
it's
it called?
the Black Sun.
the Black Sun.
Crimson Dawn was a fucking comic series about the
Yeah.
Imperial Sentries or whatever.
Okay.
The red dudes.
At least I'm on the right track.
Yeah.
I thought it could have been.
Or no,
it
that
could have been
was-
an actual like.
Crimson Empire. Shit.
It's probably not Crimson Dawn. It's probably.
That's
I'm
it,
probably
Raj.
thinking.
Hand in your nerd card.
Hey, I remember. But it might have been something like that because he took over Black
That was a
Sun, right?
waste.
And something else, and Death Watch,
Oh, you made it,
Yeah,
Sean.
Black Sun and Death Watch.
and then
That was
turned
awesome
them
when
into
he,
something, whatever the fuck it was called. Which
Just
you're talking about.
decapitated every single Black Sun member
Yeah.
with
Yikes.
one throw.
I like too that they keep connective tissue too, where the Mandalorians that found Mando
Mhm.
in the Mandalorian. So the word Mandalorian 3 times about 3 different things, but
Mando.
were Death Watch
Mando show.
and the fucking
Could you imagine the
Darksaber,
Amando
dude.
show
the Mando show, dude. Yeah,
with like dancing lobsters, but they're like dancing.
Dear Ashley,
They're
Dear Mando.
Dear Mando.
dancing
Mando.
lobsters are what's his face?
That's
Scissor
me.
Punch.
What's that?
The guy. What's that guy's name? Scissor Punch. Something Scissor Punch.
I forget.
He was memed real hard. I think he was from Solo.
Oh, I know who you might be talking about.
Orm Scissor Punch. Lax Scissor Punch. I don't know.
I don't know.
There were
Something's-
crab people in Star Wars, weren't there?
There's always crap.
Well, this guy was like a OC character for Disney Wars, and he's
Okay.
just like he's literally a giant like crawdad.
I don't remember him.
Go in the door, Shani.
I'm exploring.
Yeah, I'm
swim
still
in this
under
game.
the belief that Filoni should be like the Kevin Feige of Star Wars.
Oh, I think a lot of people
He
are,
should be.
are down for that.
Cause like all his main shit has been tight.
Mhm.
I haven't watched Resistance.
This
though.
main shit has been tight.
I haven't watched that newer animated series. Again, the animation I'm not a fan of, but I said
The
same
resistance
thing.
stuff with the BB-8 in the front.
No, I think
Yeah,
it's
it was.
called Resistance.
Yeah,
the
it's
current
with the
animated
with the
series.
cell shaded.
Well, that's getting canceled already.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
No
haven't
one
watched
likes it.
it, but
It reminds me too much of the Spider-Man MTV.
I was just talking
That
about
was
that the
that
other
was real
day
bad.
with NPH, dude.
Oh,
I'm stuck. There we go.
Before the NPH Renaissance.
Hey, look, health.
hey, nice.
I think that's
Um,
health. Hey, Gemini capacity. Oh, it was a hell.
Oh yeah, you get an
It
extra
was a heart piece.
Yeah,
But
you get a
Clone
heart piece.
Wars, Rebels, Mando, we've all been tight.
Yeah, and those are all Filoni inspired, Filoni heavy.
And the reason that why they're tight too is the character work in it more than
Oh my god, look at that.
motherfucker made me care about clones, dude.
I missed 4 of
He
them.
made me care about clones.
Oh shit.
So yeah, my viewing plan
I
right
don't
now.
like these barrels. I don't trust
Boy
them.
Meets World.
Finish Boy Meets World.
Oh, boy.
I can't have too much time left because they're in college, so
Mhm.
I'm almost done.
It's the best when Eric shows up and he's like
And
plays with
he's-
squirrels.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's hilarious.
The Feeny calls are always my favorite. Feeny. Feeny.
The best ones were like I liked the Halloween episode.
Yes. Yep.
With
I got to that.
The I know what you
A
did
while
last
back,
summer, and
yeah.
like Eric's like, ah, you killed Kenny.
Yeah.
Poor guy got his head like stabbed with a pencil.
Yep.
And then, oh,
But yeah, once I finish that,
when they all start doing more comedy, it's funny.
yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
Like when Corey,
Well, yeah. Ben Savage gets really funny.
he's hilarious.
about halfway through that series.
He does, and
Once
he's
he
like
goes through puberty.
Topanga.
Yeah, and he gets like that old Jewish guy from Brooklyn fucking accent every once in a while.
Yeah.
I
You
just got-
lying.
Yeah, you lying. I just got to the episode, one of the ones where Corey's mad at Sean and Topanga,
What did I do?
or Sean said like I don't know. Anyway,
Where was I again?
But Sean was sleeping on the couch.
Of course
in
you
the,
were.
In the student
that's
union.
true.
and so he didn't have his pants on, but he had a blanket on.
Whoa.
And
Sounds like our Sean.
and then
Is that a... Oh, that's a good guy.
and then Topanga had
I
like
almost
the
shot him.
Oh, that's your
sat and was
Navi.
talking to him.
Is it?
Yep.
And then like had the blanket on too. Then Corey shows up and he's all mad. He's like, "What's this?" And he rips off the blanket and he goes, "Underpants." Yeah,
I remember
I got
that.
to that episode recently and I was like, "Yes, underpants." And then the other
Underpants.
one that I love is when they're at the karaoke bar and they
Okay.
sing "War."
Okay.
Fucking, what is it good for? And Corey's super fucking into it. And Topanga's just like standing there, just like doesn't want to do it.
Do you remember all the dads Topanga had? Peter Tork from the
Yep,
Monkeys.
The Monkeys reunion
The
episode,
Monkeys
dude?
were in there. Most of them, except for Mike.
Yeah, it was 3 of them.
It was Mickey, Davey, and
This is like the only game where you don't have to find the key for the door. You just like, hey, can I have this key? Like, here you go, bro.
Here you
There
go,
you go.
dude.
yeah, I got it right here.
You remember Topanga's sister that disappeared?
No, but I remember
Nebula.
Yeah. She had
Maybe.
an older sister. She talked about her a couple episodes. She appeared in one episode. It was in like the first or so season. It's like fucking Richie's brother in Happy
Yeah, I
Days.
was just
You
gonna
know
say.
what I mean?
Rich's
Okay,
brother.
yeah,
He goes
yeah.
upstairs and he just never comes down.
It's the same thing with Sean too. Sean had a sister that he talked about.
Well, do you remember all like
and then
the?
Sean had a half brother in the fucking trailer park that they never talked about.
Yep.
And then you get the half brother that
Jack.
was fucking Jack in the later season.
Jack
That
was
Matthew
actually pretty
Lawrence.
cool.
Yeah, Matthew Lawrence, dude.
Yeah.
Fresh off the heat that was fucking Brotherly Love, dude. With all 3 of the Lawrence brothers.
It was all 3, wasn't
I
it?
actually watched that show.
Wait, wasn't that? Weren't they in like
It
Horse
was only,
Sense
like,
too?
one season.
Weren't they
Yeah,
in
they did Horse Sense.
Andy
and
and
Andy and Joey
Joey
did
Lawrence?
Horse Sense.
Yep.
Then they did a sequel that was called fucking.
Keep going,
I forget
John.
what it was called.
I
It
know
wasn't
she
Horse
finished
Sense 2. It was like a completely different name, like Jumping Ship or some shit like that.
Okay. Oh yeah,
And-
they're on a desert island.
Well, they're on a boat, and the person who's the pilot of the boat or whatever is the is fucking Matthew Lawrence.
It's
Mhm.
weird
It's
how
all
the
3 of them.
Lawrence brothers were like the Hanson.
Oh, dude,
yeah,
they have a
TV
music
family
group now.
sitcoms. Do they?
they do.
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know.
Well, that's a big boy.
Joey always like kind of did.
Oh,
music
you get a chest.
on the side.
Hurry up and kill it.
Oh, I got him.
Joey always did music on the side. He had some like shitty pop.
I think you get the
music in
machine gun.
90s and shit.
Go
I
get the
hope it's
machine gun.
Machine gun. That
No,
means
no,
I
no,
can
no.
Open that door.
Get the yeah.
I'm trying to turn around without falling off the ladder or bridge.
Tiptoe through those tulips, dude.
Oh yeah. Do I shoot this or
No, just
okay?
action
but-
button.
But yeah, after I finish Boy Meets World, then it's.
Oh yeah,
have to-
he actually does shoot it.
I have to burn through Clone Wars before.
Hey,
The new one?
machine
Yeah,
gun.
I'm tempted. There's another way to watch this series, which is in chronological order, as opposed to in release order.
yeah.
How do I? Okay.
So I might try that.
Upsy downs.
But
That's hard.
Yeah,
You're doing
you
it
have
all on Disney
no,
Plus.
You have to dance around, right?
Yeah.
But
Oh, I
so
still
that
have
part
it.
would be annoying. And
Easy
then I'm
Just
gonna
back
burn
up.
through fucking.
I got the gun. That's all that matters.
Gargoyles?
Yeah, I started Gargoyles.
Same. So did I. I watched like the first 2
It's
episodes.
so good.
It is.
Forgot.
And then
And I was like, this
actually,
is why this is like to me the second best superhero cartoon in the 90s.
let me tell you about Hunchback of Notre Dame. That's the most underrated Disney movie, I think.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
That was Hercules.
Are you doing? Are you?
Hercules
did
is
you
great.
transfer to that because Gargoyles?
Yeah. Not just because of that, but because
George
of
Costanza,
just because Tony J.
Tony J.
would plays Frollo. He's the bad guy, and he's like he was the voice of the Elder God in Soul Reaver. You remember that game?
Mhm.
Where the vampire guy,
Yeah.
and he was the voice of the eternal.
Legacy of Cain.
Yeah, he was the creepy old man voice. It was like, Raziel, you are worthy. He has that deep baritone,
Yeah.
like, oh, he's so amazing.
Dude, Hunchback was dark as fuck.
And it was, and
It
he
was.
he was the most like interesting villain because he was obsessed with Esmeralda because
Yeah. You want to bone it.
she made him want to like have sex and be
Yeah,
unpure.
everything against what he believes.
Yeah, he's like,
But
I
he
hate
wants
you,
it.
temptress. You're
Yeah.
turning me into a lust machine.
And then
They
he gets
did
fucking.
wimp out on the end though for the Hunchback. So Esmeralda didn't die, and Quasimodo didn't crawl into her grave and die with her.
Yeah, but they do that with a lot of things.
That's true.
Like in Cinderella, they didn't have the stepsisters cutting their heels off and shit.
And I
She
really
was-
Yeah.
and Kevin Kline is in that movie. He plays Phoebus,
Yep.
and he's really good in that. And
Oh,
I
God,
like
dude.
him a lot.
Did,
I like
did
him-
you have an irrational hate for Phoebus because you just felt for Quasi so much? Because I did.
I mean, you could tell like Phoebus was a good guy because
Yeah,
he
but I still was like that was the struggle. It was just like, God damn it, Phoebus, but like, come on, dude.
he was a pure like
Like
paladin.
Quasi, dude. And then
And he's Sean, you'd love him because he's dressed to the nines in
he's
paladin
got
gear.
gold armor, dude.
Which guy? Oh, from
Phoebus, and it means sun
Hunchback.
god.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
na-
I remember
he's
that
like-
guy.
He's dope.
But
But yeah, Quasi, he was like,
then Frollo gets fucking yeeted into the fucking fire at the end.
yep. But the whole like hellfire scene when he's
Yeah.
like singing the song, like,
Yeah.
That was spooky.
Yeah.
yeah, Ave Maria, why do you do this to me? And he's like just being all operatic, and like all these like people are saying like Dominus and like
Yeah.
being creepy around him.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so tight.
Right? Did anybody watch the direct to DVD sequel of it?
No.
Hunchback 2? I never did either. There's a lot
Same
of
with
them I
Little
did.
Mermaid. Same with the
Little Mermaid I missed.
Lion
Watch
King.
the
Yeah,
Lion
Lion
King
King
one.
I did. Dude, fucking they had a couple bops in that fucking second song.
The second movie of Lion King.
Second, yeah, Lion King 2,
Okay.
Simba's Pride. There's a couple bops in there. Forget.
We saved it.
But the weird part when you think about it is like, Simba wants his daughter to stay away from.
The bad
Scar's
kid.
kid.
It's one of Scar's kids, and that's their love interest. And Scar was Simba's uncle, so.
And the kid
But then
becomes
again,
the
it's
new.
lions, and they kind of do that. So.
It's lions, and it's allegorical for royal families,
Royal
and that's pretty
yes.
common
Yeah,
for
that's true.
royals to.
It was something I didn't think
Bang
about
their
until
cousins.
much later. Kobu,
Nice
that's
dodge,
his name.
dude.
And then there was Lion King 1.5.
Yep.
Yep, that was. Did
But-
that actually appear in theaters?
I
Or was
don't
that
know.
straight to the VHS?
I think that was
Or was
straight.
that DVD? Did we finally reach DVDs?
It might have been. I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head.
And we'll be back with more discussions of 90s movies because I have one more movie I want to tell you guys about that you might think is a hidden gem too.
I'll finish my Disney stuff.